dangerous and permanent choices.
I come back with dangerous and permanent choices. Oh no.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Welcome,
Okay,
welcome.
I'm gonna change to chatting. We're chatting. It's official. We're starting, boys.
Okay. We all set? I can run through our intros?
Indeed.
Hell yeah.
Let's
I'm
go,
all set,
boys.
all ready, and whoever's in my channel is ready to hear what's going on.
Okay. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back yet again to Critical Failures, our little D&D stream of chaos and, unmerciful death as we're facing this evening. I'm joined, as always, by Coco Plays MB over on YouTube, who is playing our wonderful Ranger Talk, who's probably not going to survive the next 15 minutes, so you can probably safely forget about him. Go ahead and just unfollow him if you like.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. I mean, I'm not the one who got slaughtered by a berserker. That wasn't me. No, Coco's awesome. Be sure to go give him a follow and a watch over on YouTube. He streams nowadays, as always, streaming Kenshi. Okay, yeah, always some fantastic stuff.
Gonna be streaming later today. Woo!
Gonna be streaming later today, so be sure to go check him out. We also have Palicodon Fluffles playing our Artificer, Gearbox, Von Many Words. Someday I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna memorize that. I swear to God.
Of the calamitous waves.
Of the calamitous waves. Poetic and awesome, and I feel super guilty for not remembering, but
It's a long name.
I prefer to live with guilt than effort. So that's
a good way to live.
That's a fun motto. Guilt,
that's my
not
anthem.
I can live by that.
But Palicodon Fluffles streams over on Twitch. He's fantastic. Be sure go check him out. Recent affiliate. Be sure to go, subscribe if you get a chance. Support him. Get those extra emotes rolling.
And now I also have YouTube as well. Same name.
And doing YouTube too. So absolutely
Damn,
go join in. Say hi. And finally, last but not least, our irascible Shrimpella playing our druid Quill, who is rapidly devolving into a life of thievery and brigandry, but, we love Quill for that. We know nothing bad is ever going to happen because of it, stealing from my NPCs all the time.
Nope. It's a win-win situation at all times.
It's a win-win all the time.
Yeah.
The NPCs get to win new adventures, penniless and hopeless, and Quill gets a couple trinkets.
Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs, right? And as always, I'm your DM. I'm Arkudel. I stream sometimes. I've been taking a little bit of a break, computer issues and that kind of fun stuff. But I'll be back, in time. If you ever want to drop by and see some of the havoc I wreak, absolutely come on in. Or if you want to inflict some pain and injury on me, come. I play RimWorld and stuff. You get to see me in tears.
Send them lots of stools over and over again.
Send me lots of stools, chairs, pokes in the eye.
All of that. Blind orders, colonists. It's all good stuff.
It's all good stuff. But let's go over a little bit where you were last time and what was happening and pick up right in the middle of a fight.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo!
Last time, you made a very big decision. You found the Archfey Barry Dune betrayed by his own pixies, almost murdered, and in his final breaths, you made a critical decision. You chose to give the dying Barry Dune the divine spark of Min Min, the goddess of wind in your world, even though
Terrible choice.
A terrible choice. Barry Dune was reformed into something approaching a demigod, possibly a full god. You're not entirely sure. This sort of green spirit wolf, who immediately told you there's some good news and some bad news. Among the good news, he's surviving and he can let you out of that pocket dimension you were in. Among the bad news, well, you sort of grew a magical beanstalk in that little pocket dimension, and the magical beanstalk absconded with all of the town's treasure and most of the loot that would have been available to you. It is now
It's fine.
towering up in the sky. Hundreds, thousands, who knows how many feet up above you, somewhere beyond the clouds. Emerging into town, you found Min Min, who was relatively nonplussed about the reappropriation of her divine spark. Instead, she was upset that you didn't tell her where it was taken from, or when it was taken from, or who it was taken by. When you did, the drow Eskayan, a warlock of the Raven Queen, she reacted pretty poorly, more in the sense of like, oh my god, we're gonna die. And she immediately set work with Barrydune to kind of begin preparations. The rest of you retired to Cafe Zephyr as guests of honor, and rested for the evening. You woke up to calamitous chaos as people had discovered their curse lifted, and immediately took to rabid alcoholism once again, having a drunken revel downstairs. You proceeded down to join the fun, imbibing drink, enjoying food, but in that mess, as Talk stood up to regale the crowd with stories of how wonderful he alone managed to save the town. He was approached by a half-elf barbarian who said that Talk must be the son of Valencia, and said essentially that you smell just like her, in a not a friendly way. Talk responded as any aggrieved son would. What's that, Ella?
Pretty creepy.
Yeah, pretty creepy. Right? Like, why are you stiffing my mom?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you stiffing me? But Talk responded as most aggrieved sons would, and cracked the guy upside the head with his mug of ale, starting a
Basically.
wild fight between the adventurer and his companions, and Talk's group of Quill, Gearbox, and Talk, together with the animatronic Goose Tick. The battle kicked off. Immediately turned pretty ugly. The barbarian, he raged, went in full on Talk, nearly took him down. Gearbox is currently being kited around by a turtle. He'll probably never live that down. Never let him live that down. And Quill is sort of shifting back and forth between forms, being a force of chaos on the battlefield, managing to somewhat disable the Hobgoblin monk at the time. So we pick up here, in the midst of battle from when I had to run off and teach. We start the round with Gearbox.
Alright, so looking at this turtle who I apparently can't catch, I kind of just give up and decide that there's something else more pressing that needs my attention. So I tabaxi sprint and hit the thrusters on my boots. They go running full speed over to the guy who has Talk pinned down, and I go to punch him in the back.
Okay.
Finally, somebody's helping.
So you've got him fully flanked, so you've got advantage.
Out for this situation.
Get him, son.
Get him. That was in character. We definitely both actually said that. Get him.
Oh.
Looks like it goes right, but
All right, so that's a.
what?
That is an 11.
An 11 to hit. So you race over to go punch him in the back, and he just kind of turns, ducks under your blow. You nearly hit Talk right in the nuts. You kind
come
of just
on,
stop at the
man.
last second, and he just sort of pulls back.
Why am I
That's your
nuts?
first attack.
And I look at him. I see him move out of the way, and I'm like, oh boy. And I decide that it's in my best interest to like have these machines that I've been working and go over and like gather up upon Talk and perform a barrier, and we're gonna cast Sanctuary on Talk.
Okay, very cool. Do you get a second attack?
No, it was he. Oh yeah, I do get a second attack. That's right.
Yeah, I think you're level 5 now.
Yeah, you have extra attack. So upon realizing that like he ducked, I go to swing again. Taking my fist to try to like hit him in the side. Just a nice kidney punch, an electrified kidney punch. And
There we go.
Yeah, how about I try this instead? Let's see. All right. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do it in Tailspire. Alright. Alright, and that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, we'll definitely hit.
Alright, and
Nice.
as I drag my fist into the side of his kidney, I go to pulse out the thunder, and I let it just try to like ring through his rib cage.
Okay, go ahead, roll your damage.
It is 5 thunder damage.
5 thunder damage, okay.
It's now affected
Thunder and
by-
lightning, very, very frightening.
It's now affected where my armor's pulsing magically and lights are flashing and getting its attention. And if the attention goes anywhere else, he'll have to struggle to maintain concentration. And I yell at Tick like, Tick, we still have to do something about Talk. It's like I know we disagreed earlier, but you've got to do something. And I yell out to Tick and have him use Cure Wounds on Talk at 2nd level. And he starts.
Okay, not Sanctuary.
Huh? Okay, never mind. That's right, Sanctuary. I can't.
No, that's okay. Because kind of turn order, like you can change your mind now that you landed your attack if you like.
Oh, we're still gonna do Sanctuary. I cannot cast a spell and then have Tick do something afterwards.
You've used your action to attack, and I think you've got your bonus action that you can do something through Tick, and Sanctuary is a bonus action
Okay, I'm just
anyway.
gonna
I think.
instead just keep the Sanctuary on Talk. Names. I got a name for something else. And yeah, so that will be my turn. So Sanctuary is on top.
Okay, so casting through Tick. Talk, you have Sanctuary on you.
So Sanctuary would be
I'm
cast towards me as
glad.
my bonus action. So,
Okay, cast it.
extra attack and then bonus action Sanctuary. There we go.
Sounds good. And then is Tick himself going to do anything?
Well, I mean, unless I command him to do something, which would be my bonus, I can't do anything. So Tick's gonna kind of like move back just a little bit so that he's not next to the raging barbarian.
Okay, cool.
By this time.
Cool. All right, so yeah, you run in. You manage to punch Vandale in the back. The barbarian kind of turns to you, grunts. You see that he's hurt. Like Talk's worked him over. Still standing pretty strong on his feet, but definitely starting to flag a little bit. Tick just kind of starts flying around the area. That is their turn. So Vandale. So did you do something to Vandale where he gets disadvantage if he attacks something other than you?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
And he also has to make a wisdom save to attack Talk.
Yeah, if he chooses to attack Talk, he's going to have to make a wisdom save. So he'll go ahead. He'll make his first he'll try to make a first attack at Talk. So he has to make a wisdom save. Definitely fails. So he whirls around on you here. And he's going to go in with his first attack. 13 plus stuff. What is his stuff? 18 to hit.
I raised my shield and I just batted away. Like, no.
Okay.
Like, I'm a lot sturdier than him.
Alrighty. So an 18 manages to miss. So you bat it away. He kind of growls. You shouldn't be working with somebody like him. Comes in again with a second swing. 10 to hit. Definitely isn't going to hit. So he just swings down, buries his axe partway in the floorboards. You see the floorboards for a moment creak open and begin to form back, and the axe kind of pops out.
I see Ark is back to rolling like normally.
Yep, back to rolling terribly.
Probably just as well.
We're gonna shift over. So Vandale, his turn ends. We're over to my good friend Turtley Radical. Turtley's, yeah. Well, Turtley's been kind of like hobbling around. Watches Gear kind of turn and run away, and just goes, "Yeah, that's right. You run." And Turtley is going to go ahead. Used up all of their hold persons. So instead, Turtley is going to cast Nature's Wrath over at Quill.
Oh.
Seeing you out of druid form, the turtle kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're one of them nature types too, huh? Well, let's see." And
His talking is so stressful for me.
and he sort of puts his hands forward, and you see green crackling energy sort of leaves burst out of his fingers, his little turtley appendages, as they shriek towards you.
Pokemon rules doesn't do anything.
Let's see. The first one is a 13 to hit.
My AC's 18.
Your AC's 18. Ooh.
Come at me.
Yeah. So
Don't
one
provoke
more.
him.
Oh yeah, true.
He might be a turtle. He's gonna take a while
19.
to. There you go.
Karma. Instant karma.
10. So you feel the green energy streak towards you, and as it hits you, ice crystals begin to burst up over your shoulder, and you take 10 cold damage.
Ouch. That's a little bit rude.
And Turtley just kind of circles back around, and he's going to kind of position himself in cover, sort of behind this pillar. You just see him kind of hobble over, and he goes, "Can't get me."
I hate this turtle, man. I hate him so much.
That shifts us over. Talk.
Ark, remind me, is Speed of Light, that my extra feat that I have, is that a bonus action or just a free action?
That's a free action.
Free. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, another question. Since I'm standing on the bar, do I have height advantage over this guy down here?
I mean, technically, yes, you might have a little bit of height advantage, but the important thing is... Yeah, the important thing is you're flanking.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're flanking now. I forgot.
Anyway.
Right. Of course. Okay, so I will start with my Planar Warrior as a bonus action, so I get that extra thing on him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna also activate my trade. So I have now 3 attacks.
Okay.
So let's start with the trident, and let's see how it goes. But I do roll with advantage. Advantage, right?
Yep. Go ahead. Roll with advantage.
So that's gonna be a lot of rolls now. All right, 17 to hit on the first one.
Absolutely will hit.
Yay.
Let's
So go ahead and roll all your attacks for now. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, roll that damage.
Okay,
Wow.
I need
Big
to
roll there,
add
Chris.
the.
Big roll.
Thank you. I need to add this one to this first one. So that's 10 damage in the first one.
Okay, so 6 piercing and 4 force damage.
Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening.
Okay.
Finally,
That
somebody
one.
said it.
And a natural. But you're rolling with advantage.
You lucky. Oh,
Ooh, brought it
that?
back. Yeah. So this time, go ahead and roll and double your damage dice.
Okay, so is that then 12 plus 5?
12 plus 5. So 17.
17. That's
17.
all piercing.
And
Okay, and then for my third attack. Let's
a lot
see.
of rolls.
24 to hit.
And 24 will hit as well.
Oh, nice. You're gonna kill it.
And that's another 10 damage. So that's 10, 20, and that's 37 damage
Bloody hell.
in total.
37 total damage. So talk.
He pissed me off.
Yeah, like you there on the cusp of life, that sort of revitalizing force comes back into you. And you gain enough energy to go in as hard as you can. Stab, 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 stab. Working together with gear. You manage to get under deep. You spear through his chest, lift him off the floor for a second. He pushes off. Feet land down. You feel like this sort of attack would have killed a normal person. And he's not looking great, but he's still on his feet, bleeding heavily. It looks like just his sheer fury has managed to mitigate some of this damage.
How does one kill a barbarian? Anybody knows?
Nice.
Any knowers in the chat?
But he's not in good shape anymore. So Talk, that's your action, your bonus action. You can move if you want.
No, I will stay here flanking.
Okay.
Flanking.
Quill.
Flanking.
Okay.
Finish him.
So the hobgoblin's
Finish
still
her.
entangled for now, so I'm just gonna leave him to it, I think.
Oh, Quill, give me a concentration check because you got blasted last turn. So
I did actually, that's a good point.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, let's go. Oh, there we go. Oh dear.
Natural 1. So
Nice.
yeah, after the ice kind of bursts over you, you kind of shrug it off, and then you're like, I'm forgetting something. And you kind of look over in the corner where the hobgoblin's starting to stride towards you, and you go, oh, yeah.
First roll. Natural 1. Seems about right.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, I was gonna I'm gonna move over to the hobgoblin then, I believe. I'm gonna get nice and close.
He's he's way over here in the corner.
He is. He's hiding. I don't know if I can move myself because it's the wrong character.
Let me. There you go. You should
Thank
have
you.
permission. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here. That's less than 30 feet, right? And then yeah. Yeah.
Ella,
and I'm
remember
going
before
to-
your turn how I said finish him?
Yeah, just forget it. I'm on my
Okay.
own mission.
That's fine. He's gonna finish me then, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No
I'm
worries.
fine with that. I've made I'm going to. So I'm going to cast Flame Blade as my bonus action because it's casting time is one bonus action. So I'm
Okay.
going to get a little flame blade in my life, and then I'm gonna attack him with it. That's allowed, isn't it? Because you cast as a bonus, and then actually
Yep.
using it is
Yep, you cast as a bonus.
perfect. Right, I'm gonna roll to hit him then. Nyong. Oh man.
9. Yeah,
Yeah.
you go in to slice at him with your flame blade. He kind of just catches it, like ninja style, and he
Right.
goes, "Nice try."
He's holding
Okay.
a blade that's on fire. That's gonna hurt him.
He's a tough guy. And
Hands.
Good thing
Yeah.
you decided to go for him, Ella.
so it is Shane's turn. And Shane's gonna whirl on you, Quill, since you're right up in his face. And
Yeah.
he's going to make. I am so sad. Like, you took away his magical casting things. Like, he totally would have left an illusion there and been gone if you hadn't done that.
You can't defeat pocketing. It's the ultimate form of fighting.
You know, I respect it. But he is. He's going to go ahead. He's going to make. Just checking him out. So, 4 unarmed attacks against you.
4.
4.
Oh man.
Attack 1 is a 22 to hit.
Yep, that one hits.
Attack 2 is an 18 to hit.
That's on my AC, so it does hit, doesn't it?
Yep.
Great.
Attack 3 is a
Yeah,
23.
that'll hit.
Okay, Art, calm down.
And attack 4 is only a 13.
Ew. Woo, close one.
So, first attack, 5 bludgeoning damage. Second attack,
Also
looks
5.
like also 5. And third one, looks like a 6.
Okay. Great.
So,
So 16 damage.
16 bludgeoning damage to you as, he catches your blade. Nice try. Throws it back, and as you try to catch the, kind of recover, he comes in and just, like, full flurry of punches at you. Just boom, 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 boom. And as you just sort of stagger there for a second, the ice shards sort of falling off from you, you see he blinks away. Poosh! And he's gone again.
Great. Okay. I'm in death save, so I don't think I even see that.
Oh, he knocked you out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you don't even see where he goes. I don't even see where he goes when I hide him. What is happening there? So
See him fly around. Jump
Oh,
around.
now he's gone.
yeah, I can't even see him.
Okay, well,
See,
I'm on
Ella
That's a problem.
told you what you should have done. You went
Okay.
your own way. Didn't listen to
Totally
the
fair.
man.
Knocked down.
I'm on the floor. I can't hear you saying all this crap to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
So-
there. I'm gonna kick you.
What?
Okay. Revenge. So Quill hits the ground. Gear, you would have seen it. You're at a good angle to see it. Talk, you're probably not at a good angle to see what happened right there. Gear,
Okay.
you're up.
Alright, so staring
yeah.
at Vandal, I just kind of put my hands up and I start waving them back and forth as flashing lights start to come up. And I start pulsing light rapidly as 2 mirror images of myself pop up next to me as I cast mirror image. And where there was 1, now there are 3.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's so many gears around.
And I just kind of start dancing back and forth between the images in front of him, like, I bet you can't catch me. And I yell at the Talk, like, Talk, go pick up Quill.
Will do.
And,
If you can
that
take
is
this
the
guy
end
out.
of my turn, and it's on to Doc. I'm sorry, Tick.
Yeah, on to Tick.
Tick's gonna fly over to Quill. They kind of like meander about on top of Quill's face, start pecking at its face. And that is Cure Wounds. Let's see, that slot's already used. So Cure Wounds first level.
Okay. Can you cast Mirror Image and then cast a second spell through your familiar?
So the spell for the familiar is me giving a bonus action to give him a command.
Okay.
As long as it is a touch spell.
Okay. Cool.
Or I could command him to attack, but like I don't want him to attack Quill. I'll just kill her.
I mean, this is a good opportunity, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Roll your Cure Wounds.
My goddess.
Right.
All right. So that is 4 HP.
4 HP.
Thank you.
So, Quill, you're back. You're back awake. Like you felt the pummeling. You were unconscious before you hit the ground, and now suddenly, like you kind of like your eyes flutter open. You don't see the hobgoblin anywhere, and you've got a angry animatronic goose sort of pecking at you.
I'm gonna be like, get off me!
So, like, upon waving, Tick's gonna fly off and back up to like the ceiling. Oh my god, or like completely off of this plane.
Just gone. No more.
I'm gonna be
no
like
more
looking
goose.
around for the hobgoblin. I don't work out where
Luckily,
he
we have a second goose.
went.
You're gonna. Okay. As you kind of flutter awake, we can do that on your turn as you sort of look because you're just waking up. It's Tick's turn. We move over to Vandale. Yep. Vandale gonna whirl back around on Talk, trying to come in and sweep out Talk's legs with the axe.
Does that light start flashing everywhere, distracting him?
Okay. Is that an ability or is that just
It's the fist ability for the Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay, does it continue after one turn?
Oh,
Pretty sure it
it's
lasts.
until the
Yeah.
start of my next turn. Never mind.
Yeah, I figured it would tick over, not a permanent thing. It's a good try though. But yeah, he's gonna come back and he's gonna go in reckless against Talk. Kind of desperately trying to take down his enemy before he goes down. So
18
that's
hits.
an 18.
8 does not.
All right, so he rolls his damage die, so 11 total damage.
And
Talk.
I am down.
Okay.
And I am also mad because you both had a chance to finish the man and you didn't.
So
All
kind of
fairness,
act-
I
It's
don't
like
do that
you-
much damage.
I would have missed
Like you
anyway.
never
'cause the rolls
played
were the
any
same.
party-based games before.
I would
You
have missed.
focus on one guy, not everybody on their own. Oh, whatever.
Talk on the ground, just kind of. Oh, you never.
Yeah.
The axe comes back up. Vandale goes to swing it down on top of Talk.
Brutal.
$11 and that's a 20 to hit Talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already down. Like, he can do negative damage to me.
So when you're on the ground and unconscious, and something hits you in melee range, you lose 2 death saving throws.
Oh.
So it's
how
not
do
an instant death.
how do I do that on my thing? Oh, okay. I just selected 2 failures. Okay, so if I do one more failure, I am dead for good, right?
Yes. So you're right at the cusp.
Good.
Right on the
Yeah.
cuff.
Yeah, right on the cusp of death. The axe comes down, buries itself in your chest. And Van
You
Dale
think I
kind of
have
leans down.
good teammates?
Van Dale leans down, kind of taps you on the cheek to make your eyes flutter open. He goes, "After I'm done with you, I'm going back for your mama."
Well, I could say something back, but I'm kind of dead almost, so I
Yeah,
can't really.
Scared of-
I can't really shit talk.
I'm a bit scared that he's not gonna kill your mum.
Well,
He's got
got
other
other
designs.
wow.
I mean, she's been missing for like 7 years or something like that.
And yet
I
he
think
remembers
there's.
himself. That's all I'm saying.
I think he might have done some things to her already.
Some unholy things.
So Turtley walks around the corner, kind of taking aim at Gearbox, who's really the only force directly left on the field. So
Viable target.
yeah, the only viable target. And as he rolls around, he looks over at Van Dale and says, "You said you weren't going to kill anyone." Van Dale says, "Just shut up." And come back. Come back, Druid. There's Turtle Druid. So going to take a ranged attack at Gearbox. So first one's a 22 to hit, Gear.
Okay, I need to roll a d20.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and check and see if that hits your mirror image.
That was talk, but same thing. It does definitely hit me.
Okay, and the second one's also a 22, so...
Second roll.
Roll for it to hit something else.
Yeah, he's got mirror image up, so
The
it's...
second one does not hit me, but it does take out one of the mirror images. And you watch
Okay.
one of the images fade away as there's just 2 left.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the first one manages to catch you for... Bum, 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 bum. For 11 cold damage. Yeah, that's right. So the energy crackles over, hits your armor, and same way it kind of spiraled up over Quill. And the turtle says, "Why don't y'all just chill out?"
Oh no.
He's got a
He's
good
the
point.
worst. He's the worst NPC we've come across so far. I hate him.
Really? Even after we've seen all those many pixies, he's
Yeah,
the worst.
The turtle's the worst. I kind of
The
love him
turtle.
and hate him all at once.
I'm gonna
yeah.
start talking like him.
That is Turtley Radical's turn. Do you is Mirror Image a concentration spell?
Double checking.
Sure. I can check too.
Unless I'm missing something, it doesn't look like it is.
Okay, cool. I wouldn't imagine it is, but let's.
Quite useless if it's something designed to
Right,
con-
like-
concentration while being attacked by people that stops attacks with a concentration spell.
Right. You know, there's some weird spells in D&D, but yeah, looks like Mirror Image is in concentration, so you don't have to worry about that. You've just got your other images. Talk, critical roll, my friend.
All right. I need to roll a d20. Is that
You need
correct?
to roll a d20. If you roll above a 10 or higher, you save. If you roll less than a 10,
Do you have inspiration as well? So you could burn the inspiration, right?
You
If
have
it doesn't.
What
roll right.
What inspiration? From what?
On the top of your sheet, I think you should have inspiration because I think we all got inspiration.
yeah,
Oh.
you were given inspiration by Minion.
What does the inspiration do for me?
It means you can roll it with advantage, I believe.
Yep, you can roll one thing with advantage. You can burn your inspiration and roll one dice with or you can roll with advantage or re-roll a dice. You know.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm rolling. If I roll below 10, I am dead. No pressure. Okay, that's a
Nice.
first save.
Good save.
Yeah, 19. You're good. Yeah, you're still unconscious, but the
I know.
sheer anger is sort of keeping you, kind of keeping you on this side of life. And
Good stuff.
talk. Roll
Yes.
a perception check.
While I'm down unconscious?
Yeah.
I'm not very perceptive, I don't
Yeah.
Oh my
think.
god.
You're not very perceptive, but just give me a perception check.
That's 20. I guess I am very perceptive while, Oh, maybe I'm gonna see the light.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So talk. Within the darkness, your eyes somewhat open, trying to take in everything. You just hear a quiet voice that just says, "Fight."
For your right to party.
And here, I was going to give you a second death saving throw to see if you crit and got up.
Damn it. Mark.
And that's all done.
Excuse me, it was too good of a chance.
Go ahead, roll a go ahead, roll a second d20 talk.
Alright.
What is this?
No pressure again. If I roll below 10, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You're good. This was just I was giving you a second chance. If you roll a natural 20 on a death save, you manage to kind of come back awake with 1 HP, and you get to take your turn.
Oh wow.
So was just seeing if
But
that
since
moment,
I failed, I get nothing.
you get nothing.
Not even a fail. Okay.
You hear the voice. Yeah, not a fail. You already succeeded. This is just like an advantage.
A bonus.
Yeah. So Tuck, you're still just trying to
Just chilling.
fight. Yeah, just chilling. Quill, you managed to come back awake. You're on the floor.
Yeah.
You said you
Okay.
want to take a quick look for the hobgoblin.
Well, I might have changed my mind. I think. Can I use? How much? It takes.
Can
like
you
half
actually
of my-
see him?
He's blinked out of existence for the time being. I'm going to. How much of my movement does it take to get up? Is it half?
Half. Yeah.
Can I still get to behind the bar to where Tok is?
I think you have your Tabaxi sprint that you could use.
I have. Yeah, I have like a special ability, don't I? As a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Cool. So I would like to get up and run to behind the bar, so I've got a little bit of cover, and find Tok, and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level
Okay. On
Tok.
Oh, not on yourself. I'm so disappointed.
Because Tok's literally he's one step away from death.
So you run over here.
I'm using the bar as like cover. I'm kind of crouching and behind it and just like putting my little, putting a little finger up. I'm like,
His little extended kitty claw.
yeah, just like.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your cure
great.
wounds.
Bam. 13.
13. Solid. So Tok, you kind of flash back to consciousness. Feel Quill's kind of claw kind of poking into you. The healing energy coming through.
Like, ow! Stop poking me.
Still
1
on the ground.
HP damage. Got
You're welcome.
Got poked by the claw.
And Quill, give me a perception check as you ran over.
You follow Yotosoro.
Perception.
Hope you're enjoying the things that are currently
Perception.
going on in the D&D shenanigans. And,
18.
18.
welcome
Okay, let me roll something.
Why
you know,
Ella tick?
I think
It
it
shows-
just has selected.
Oh, okay. It shows like
Oh
tick
yeah,
is
sorry,
rolling.
I think it's because I'm in charge of about 3 different things right now.
Yeah. Same stuff. Bum, bum, bum. gonna
I
roll
look
that.
so weird when I'm on the ground.
A 15. So, Quill, you running over, and as you crouch down to heal Talk, you just see a little flash of movement, a gesture in the shadows, and you see the hobgoblin standing there in the doorway, crouched down. Yeah, he was right over there.
Wow,
Kind of,
I've
he
got
was
some
creeping up.
perception skills. There's a lot going on.
And you kind of, as you touch him with your claw, look behind you and see him emerging from the shadow. He
I'm just
goes,
Oh shit.
"Oh." So you came back for round 2.
Dang it, the bar isn't going to protect me from him. I was hiding from the other guy.
Yeah. Is that your turn, Quill?
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Yeah, the hobgoblin going to run over. He's going to begin swinging at you as you're crouching down there.
Oh no. Can I? Oh wait, you know my one of my feats is that I can blind someone when they're attacking me.
Yeah.
Do I have to do that only if he hits, or can I do it if he's just attempting?
No, I believe it's just attempting. Let me reread your golden darkness. So you may activate your marking as a reaction to attempt to blind an opponent that is attacking you. So he's coming in to swing at you, and he needs to make a con.
I have literally 4 health, so.
So you need to make a con save.
Yeah, my spell DC needs to be.
Yeah, to meet or beat your spell DCs.
My save, my spell DC is 13.
Okay, so here's his roll. A 12.
Woo! Blinded. Stupid hobgoblin.
Yeah, you see him run over, ready to beat you mercilessly, and your marking bursts forth. The rest of you who are there, you see a couple small golden motes of energy begin to blacken into darkness and shoot into the hobgoblin's eyes. He clutches his eyes for a second, and begins to walk around just swinging at the empty air. He's blind. He still has the opportunity to take swings, but now he's doing that with disadvantage. I'll say his first swing, because you react, completely misses. He's going to take a second swing at you with disadvantage. Yeah, that's definitely going to miss. We'll see if he gets a...
even more than a miss.
Yeah. He's going to take one more swing. And that's going to miss too, right?
Yeah.
Check anyway. I'll see if he rolls a natural 1, and we'll punish him appropriately. Yeah, oh no, he's in bad shape.
He's ripped on all of those.
I guess he'll take one more swing. Natural 1.
Nice. There you go. He's gonna punch himself in the nuts.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna roll a d20. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this roll goes. Goddamn natural 1 again.
Amazing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see him swinging at the empty air, Quill, and you sort of like duck under, just kind of push him to the side very gently, and you see he hauls back for like a full-on haymaker. Smash as hard as his fist can hit into the wall, and you hear bone crack and crunch as he goes, "Ah! Ah!" And he holds up his hand, and it's just like bent the wrong way.
Ow.
He'll take disadvantage on every attack. He's blind. We'll give him some damage too.
Blind and his hands broken.
Yeah. Quill, Quill, roll me a d10. I'll give you the right of this.
Okay.
Because it's pretty cool. Roll a d10.
Boom. I got a 4.
You got a 4, so we'll say he takes 4 bludgeoning damage from punching the wall like a hero. And yeah, even if he comes unblind, he's got a very broken hand. All right.
Blind and broken.
Yeah, nicely done. Well executed.
I'm very pleased. That's the first time I've used that.
Yeah. So, Gear, we're up at the top of the pseudo round with you.
1 second. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So, seeing everything that's going on, I am just going to haul off and let loose on the man in front of me and just start attacking. I'm going to just start punching towards the backs of his shoulders, his kidneys to the right. Gonna throw 2 hits. See what we get.
Okay, go for it. You've still got him flanked, and he went reckless. I guess he's not flanked because Talk is on the ground, but he went reckless, so you get advantage anyway.
First attack is... That's not roll. Okay. I really have to remember to select myself, but that is a 24.
Okay. 24. Roll again. See if you crit.
How far did I throw that? All right.
Yeah, that went. I don't know where that went.
All right, and I'm gonna pulse the thunder and kind of hit him in the side. Kidney
Okay.
punch first. All right, so that's 6 thunder damage.
All right. Yeah, you come in hard.
Pulse out as I hit him.
Okay, he's still on his feet, looking real bad.
Second punch, I'm gonna go to club him in the back of the head with my upper hand.
Okay.
Get him.
Okay, that is a 6 and... Well, advantage.
Yeah.
Hey, that one didn't go into the stratosphere. Alright, so...
A 14 will hit.
Alright.
Nice.
He's not very heavily armored.
I'm going to take...
Got a guitar.
He does have
thunder
a
damage,
nice
and as I
gun.
push forward, I put my fist into the back of his spine, and I just start shooting waves of pulsing energy into his back.
Oh, that hurts me just thinking about it.
Yeah, you get down, you come up, get him right in the spine. He bends over backwards as the electricity begins to pulse through him. And you see his eyes roll back into his head for a second. And you see down his arm now. You notice it really for the first time. He has that spiraling red ruby mark of Phaeus, the marking of the goddess of fire. And you see it begin to light up and fire race down his arm, down the side of his legs, all the way to his feet. And he stands firm and eyes roll back as he looks over at you and he goes, "You think you're the only adventurers? Well, we're special too."
And I
It's debatable.
for my bonus action, I take my other hand, I just lay it on his face, right into the sockets of his eyes, and I pulse the thunder again through his body one last time.
Yeah, there you go. So the fire bursts back against it. But that's your attack. What else you got?
That's just my bonus action, the 2 fighting.
Okay, you got your bonus action?
Huh?
Said you've got your bonus action.
Oh no, that's what I'm doing. My bonus action is 2 weapon fighting. I'm just,
Okay,
so
sorry.
Attack, extra attack, 2 weapon fighting. I just don't get
Okay.
my damage bonus added to that. I just get my normal action.
Okay, I see.
Normal 2 hit anyway.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
That is a 13 and an advantage.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a 22.
Okay,
Ooh.
a 22 will hit.
Finish him.
For 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's enough. Like, he was only at 1 HP. So you
Oh wow.
you pulse your energy into him one more time. And he, as he's grumbling to you about being special, eyes roll back in his head and he collapses to the floor.
As he's falling, I just keep pulsing him. Stay down! Stay down!
Yeah, he's down. He's gonna start making death saving throws.
Hey.
All right.
Although, did we want to keep him alive? Tok said he wanted to keep him alive.
I did say that.
Well, you also told us to finish him, so we're getting mixed messages here.
Well, you do not listen to me anyway, so...
And then Tick is just
Hey, I
gonna
saved you. Can't be salty anymore.
fly over and try to run interference between Quill and no, I take that back. It's gonna fly over and just start trying to like run interference between Turtley Radical. Just kind of just be annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, be as annoying as he is, but back at him.
That's fine.
And that is my turn.
Okay. So we're going to shift over. Van Dale is going to make a death saving throw. I'll do it so that you can see. He does manage to save. We shift over to Turtley's turn. And Turtley... 40, yeah. Turtley is going to kind of circle around and buy... yeah, Turtley's going to move out of Tick's range if you'd like to take a attack of opportunity on Tick.
Okay. There we go. That is...
Nice.
Natural one. Yeah.
It's
So
kind of
Tick goes in.
malfunctions a bit.
Yeah, a little, and Turtley just looks at it and just sort of pushes it aside as he's like, well, this didn't go as expected. He's going to walk over about halfway to all of you, and he's going to go ahead and, yeah, I guess his only real option, he's going to cast Nature's Wrath at... I guess he's going to attack Gear again.
Yay!
With his first attack.
Nice.
Natural 20.
I
Wow.
also rolled a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
You
what'd
rolled a nat
do?
20
What
on
there?
My mirror image.
So
So there you go. So
Net 1, net
Misses.
20, net 20. Nice.
misses. Definitely going to take out your mirror image.
Okay. I have one left. You see
You got
another
one.
one of the mirror image just kind of fade out and just yells like, "Your mom!" Fades out.
Got him.
You hear Turtley go, well, that wasn't very polite, but
Oh.
maybe instead. Well, Quill is kind of crouching down, so I guess he'll try one more time with Nature's Wrath at Gear. Another natural 20!
That's 3 net 20s in a row, guys. What
That's
are you doing with your life?
Is that another
Oh,
one?
no.
What?
And as a counter, nat
Okay.
20!
Okay. Guys, please
And as
go
it fades
buy.
up, it's just like, "You're
need to
dead
look
too!"
right now.
Please go buy a lottery ticket right now.
Turtley
Wait,
just
wait,
Four
kind
net 20s in a
rolling.
row.
of looks at you and sighs and he goes, well, I do guess it's better this way. Alright, talk!
I would just like to quickly point out that if we were playing any version before 3.5, we would have just one-shot the DDEG with those 4 nat 20s.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. Hey, you know what? This is why it's fun, right? I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Not angry. I'm excited about this stuff. You know, like this clutch, like you're all in serious danger.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 of us have gone down.
This is a fight that I expected you to kind of rock them.
Yeah,
and it has not gone that way.
Send a barbarian after me that was dealing like 30 damage to me per turn. What did you expect? I only have 44 HP.
Yeah. I mean, you got hit hard. Go ahead, Top. You're up. You gotta get up off the ground.
Yeah, first I'm gonna stand up.
He's up.
That's my first thing. And as you can imagine, I'm slightly pissed off at this guy still on the ground. So I reverse my spear and hit it with the blunt end on top of this guy's head on the ground.
Okay.
But
Are you
let me
trying
roll
to
for
kill
it?
him?
No, I'm just trying to hit him and hurt him even more because I am slightly unstable right now. Okay, don't worry about it.
It's an angry boy.
That's 13.
You get advantage.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
you're gonna hit him with a
Of course.
13 anyway, but you get advantage because he's.
Yeah, if I roll net 20 and I just kill him. Hey, would be fine. That's 11.
13. Yeah, you very gently, somewhat gently, so as not to kill him, whack him in the head with your spear. So immediately, like you see, like you crack him, and you hear Turtley go, "Wait, slow down! Don't kill him. He's not that bad of a guy."
All right, with my second attack, I turn to the turtle and I yell at him, "Shut up, you!" and I throw my spear at him.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
And that's
I
an
want to
8.
kill the turtle now.
That's an 8. So
Yeah.
your spear, you throw it at him, and he just kind of turns his back, and it glances off from his shell, and he goes, "See, you don't want to fight anymore either. That was weak."
I'm just gonna use my bonus action to call back my spear and get ready to hit him next time again. If he needs to talk.
Weirdly, I'm starting to like the turtle.
Okay. Quill.
Okay. So I assume the guy behind me is still flailing about.
Yeah. He's just making a sad sound at this moment. He's sort of flopping around with his arm, blind, as he's going, "Ah, ah, help!
What have you done to him?
I give up! I give up!"
He's having a bad day. Wow, he's a looker. Okay, I am going to... What am I going to do? I am going to... I think I might just scimitar him. I'm assuming that my flame blade, because that's a concentration spell, so I'm assuming that went as soon as I got hit down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that went away when
So-
he got knocked down.
I think I might just go for a scimitar and just slice at him.
By all means. You roll with advantage because he's blind. As he's there, like, yelling, "I give up! Help!"
Oh,
You rush in to chop him.
12.
Yeah.
I rolled the same thing twice, didn't I?
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
Definitely
damage.
Amazing. Let's get him. Oh, 1 sec. My computer's panicking about this. Oh, I didn't roll in. There we go. Whee! 9.
9 damage. Yeah. So you run in, you chop at him, slash across his chest, broken arm as he like flails around. You slash across his chest. He goes, "Oh, Please, no more. I need a healer.
I'm
Heals,
just being.
please.
I'm trying to be quiet about it because I know that he's blind and I don't want him to know where I am. I'm like going with my sword. I'm going like, I'm trying to get him from a different angle.
Oh my god, so cruel.
I'm tricking him.
All right. Yeah. That's your attack action.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to try and move away from him, would I? Would he know that I was moving away from him?
He
Like, would he be
might
able to
know,
swing?
but I don't think. I think if he's blind, let me double check that. Blind fighting.
Blind.
Yeah. I mean, he's got other problems right now.
He's got a lot of
Doesn't
problems.
say fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay. So if you leave his melee range, he might take a swing at you. But
Okay.
on the other hand,
I might stay here. Actually, I'm hiding behind the bar. I'm feeling alright about this. I feel like he'll
Okay.
miss. Okay. Good. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. Turn tricks over to Sean the Hobgoblin. He starts to wander around, kind of making his way out of where he is. And you see him kind of walking out with his broken arm, yelling over, "Turtley! Heals, please! I need heals!" And he begins to walk, like bumping into the bar, sort of stumbling around.
Does it like get an attack
just
of
put a foot out?
opportunity?
Yeah, both of you get an attack of opportunity if you
Oh,
want
both
it.
of us. Oh,
Can
hell
we
yeah.
say that I just put my foot out to try and trip him? Because I would love to.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an athletics check, and he'll get disadvantage on his save.
19.
Okay.
Good roll.
Yep. So so as he's walking out, you trip him. You hear him like, "Heals, please!" And you hear a crunch of his second arm
Oh,
underneath
come
him
on.
as he like lays there on the ground, unable to put himself back up.
Oh yeah, I want him to like be behind the bar so Turtley can't even see him. Like he's just gonna.
Yep. He's down there. Tuck,
Oh.
you can take an attack of opportunity too if you want it.
Can I? Because I don't think he even made it close to me.
He's sort of like moving past.
All right, as
Shoulders
he
down.
as Quill trips him and he starts falling, I swing with my spear again with the blunt end and try to crack him on top of the head as he is falling.
Okay, so you're going for non-lethal damage on him.
Yes.
So go ahead, roll that attack with advantage.
This guy's having
With
the worst day.
advantage. Let's go. Yes.
Yeah, his
that's
day got very
17
bad.
to hit.
17 definitely hits him.
What do I roll for damage? Just the normal
Yeah,
piercing?
just roll your normal
or?
damage. Yeah, normal damage. We just count it as non-lethal damage.
Alright, that's 7.
7 damage. Doesn't even knock him out. He's at 1 HP. So you
no.
crack him on the way down. You go like, "Please make it stop."
You're the best around. No one's ever going
Yeah.
to keep you down.
There you go. He's
feels
singing
so
on the
bad.
ground. "You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever Turtley."
I feel so bad for him. Oh my god.
Yeah. Gear.
Alright, realizing now that the person that kited me is now within reach, I sprint off full speed and Superman punch Turtley in the face. Just, He's like, it's time for you to stand still. Makes no sense, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with that.
I just realised the guy in the background is absolutely loving this fight.
They're just having a party
There's a
back
nat
there.
20.
Ooh, nat 20. Go
Oh my
ahead.
god.
How many
Roll it.
times can you roll nat 20s a day?
Yeah,
Fight is
right?
slowly
I'm
turning
getting
around.
all of the
System?
luck I need for for Sunday on my other campaign right now. So I'm totally gonna get eaten by a dragon on Sunday. So if anyone from my other campaigns listening, this is why I died. Oh, well, never mind. There's my luck.
Wow.
Roll disappointment.
As is tradition.
So that is a 2, so
5.
thunder damage. And I come like punch him square in the chest. And it's like, it's me and you, 2 go in, 1 goes out. Let's go.
You critted though, right? So you get double damage.
Yeah, I rolled a
Is that how
1,
it
so it's a 2.
Not double damage, double dice. So
Oh.
1 becomes 2. Yeah. And the 9 isn't going to hit. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
And it's kind of stares just like angrily and just like Tick, come help me. Oh, that's
Okay.
where the goose went. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, and Tick's gonna come over and come towards Turtley, fly over here and go past me, and use Tick's better judgment to instead kill Talk.
There you
Like,
go.
Tick, what are you doing?
This is
Kinda
your moment.
squawks and pecks him multiple times because he likes Talk more than me.
There we go. Okay, so, yep.
That is 8 HP.
8 HP to you, Talk.
It just kind of stands
Good,
on Talk's
good.
shoulder and just
Did you give Top
Thank
health
you,
when-
you.
Oh, unbelievable.
All
Thank
right.
you, you little weird goose.
So, Van Dale's turn comes up. Nobody tried to stabilize him, so he makes another death saving throw. An 18. So he's got 2 successful saving throws. Come over to Turtley's turn. And Turtley looks at you, Gear, and goes, "Wait, you all clearly won. Let me take care of my friends, and we promise we'll give up."
Oh, can someone roll insight to check if he's telling the truth?
You can take the weird goblin away and leave, but this man, and I point at the guy, on the ground, this one stays here. I have questions for him.
Roll a persuasion check, Talk.
Oh, yes. I'm very good at persuasion. That's a 7.
That's a 7.
As I said, very
Fine.
good.
Says, look, you can ask him your questions, but you have to promise to leave him alive. Okay?
I cannot promise that because I do not know his answers yet.
Then guess it's gonna be a fight then.
Fine with me.
He's going to lean past you, Gear, and he's going to cast Nature's Wrath at Talk.
Uh-oh.
Talk. First one is a 9 to hit. I don't think that does.
Nope.
Second one is an 11 to hit, which I also
Nope.
don't think manages to hit you.
Not at all.
Looks to be totally radical right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
2 streaks of energy splash past you, and Turtley sort of walks around, walks around you, Gear, walks over and kneels down, goes to kneel down next to his friend.
Provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
It's
if you
like-
want to take it.
And I just yell out, "Where are you going?" And I just kind of like open up one of the finger gauntlets, fingers that have a lightning lure in it. Just kind of go to lasso him and drag him back towards me.
Okay, go for it.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw from Tortly. Definitely fails with a 2.
He's not
Just
very
gonna
strong.
pull him back and go, "We're not
He gets-
done. We're
He
not
gets
done."
ripped back.
That is
Nice.
2d8. So... Hey, or 1. No, I guess I'll just have to bring him up manually. Alright, and that is 8 lightning damage.
8 lightning damage. Gear, as you lasso him back and yank him back in front of you, you see kind of some magical energy along his, his little turtley claws, and go ahead, give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that one will work. Okay. Alright, that is a 6 rolled by Tick and not me, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6
yeah.
and a 4 for a 10. Yeah, you just as you kind of yard him back, you just hear from the crowd some murmurs, like the excitement has kind of died down, and you hear some of the people in the crowd just kind of disapproving murmurs.
Right.
You hear the word bully thrown around a couple times.
They kind of take the lure and go, "What do you want from us? They started it. They wanted to test our strength, so here we are." And just kind of drop the lasso and go, "You know what? I'm done with this."
Wow.
So yeah, you drop your lasso. Turtley kind of stands there, not looking really well anymore. Kind of lightning has scorched him. Part of his shell has just kind of blackened and is sort of sizzling. And Tuck, you're up.
Alright, seeing that the crowd does not really approve murder over here, I jump down from the... I guess I'm still standing up on the on the bar, right?
Yeah.
I jump down, I grab the unconscious... What's his name? Van Dale or something like that?
Yeah, Van Dale.
Vin Diesel. I grab him by the collar, and I start dragging him towards the stairs that go up to our rooms. And as I do that, with my other hand, I point the spear at the turtle, and I yell at him, "Do not try to follow me."
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. I'm also very good at those. That's a 9.
As you go to drag him, he goes, "I'm not gonna follow you, but if you hurt him, there's gonna be repercussion.
I'm not afraid of you. You little turtle.
You don't have to be afraid of me. You have to be afraid of the Adventurers Guild."
I'm also not afraid of that.
Thank you for the
right.
follow. Hems but better. Welcome to.
So yeah, I'm pulling him upstairs now.
Cool. You can pull somebody at half movement, so
hang
you're
out,
just kind of
play a
dragging them
little
away.
bit of D&D.
We're
all new here,
Yeah,
but have
we can
fun
just kind of
and
shift
kinda
out
make
of
them
combat
look
at
cool.
this point,
And, that was
unless
a great first
Quill, are you
Again.
planning on finishing the poor hobgoblin?
Do you want to
No.
murder the goblin?
I think he's had a bad enough day. I'm gonna
4 nat 20s in a row.
I mean, finishing
Yeah,
off
one of his-
would be mercy.
I'm gonna hold one of his hands and like put one of those beers into it, and just be like, "Hey, no hard feelings, right?"
Both his arms are you kind of like push his arms over around the beer, and he's like, "Please stop! I can't see. What are you doing?"
Like, I'm really sorry about that, and I'm gonna scamper over the bar and follow Dog.
What? Sorry, they started this.
I feel like I might have gone a bit too far on that guy. He just got. Wasn't a kind fight for him. It was very much brutal.
I respect it. Like, you stole his spell materials, you blinded him. Like,
To be fair, he did nearly kill me.
He did nearly kill you. He was out for you. Okay, so you leave. Turtley looks at you, Gear, and he goes, "Well, can I go help my friend now? Your friend did a real number on him."
In all honesty, if you go upstairs, he's probably going to attack you. So I'll go up there and stabilize him.
Okay, but can I go help my other friend, the one with the broken arms?
Yeah, I think he needs a lot more help than Van Hill does. So yeah, go do something about his wrists. Maybe make it so he can hold a beer again.
Sounds good. You see, so you all see Turtley kind of wander across the bar, walk around behind, reach down. Magical energy flares up, and a moment later, the hobgoblin kind of slowly getting back to his feet. Arms not looking great, but on the mend, somewhat on the mend, as the turtle druid casts heal wounds or cure wounds. So Gear, you're gonna follow. You're all going to drag Vandale upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Nah.
Where are you taking Vandale?
I want to bow
To my
the crowd.
room.
To your room? What's that?
I want to bow to the crowd as we leave. Like, thank you.
Thank you.
Give
Two
me
of
a-
us dies twice,
are on
but
us.
it's fine.
I'm gonna say drinks are on us, and then I'm gonna
Drinks
run.
are on us. Give me a performance check with advantage.
Advantage. I'm really good at performance.
Do we really have that much money left?
I have so much, but I have like 400 something gold.
Alright.
I'm keeping track of it in my inventory.
I think I got like 100 as well.
15?
Yeah, I have 110.
Okay. So you bow and make your announcement, and you hear a cheer go up from. Yeah! Woohoo! Party's back on! And immediately chairs start flying again. People go right back into melee mode. The entire crowd. You see Rail just sort of watching everything happen. He just goes, "We can't charge you for drinks."
Oh no! I want to give Rail money. What he doesn't know is I'm paying him with all the money that I picked up from the beanstalk. That was the whole town's anyway. I'm using their own money to buy them drinks.
You take out your money and he goes, "It's all right. Don't worry about it. Min Min will cover the bill. I'm quite sure. Blessings will
Better.
I feel
Yeah, blessings will come.
Hey, this has gone very well for me. Okay, perfect.
Be sure you do not get blood anywhere in the wood, okay?
We'll try our best, Rail.
I don't know
I
if
promise
the
nothing.
remove the sort of stains it looks like your friend intends to inflict."
I'll keep an eye on him. We're gonna kind of like just run off down that up the stairs to cheers on everyone.
Kind of
Yeah.
slowly walk
Well,
up the stairs like, what did you do?
Oh, just mending bridges. It's something I'm getting pretty good at, I would say.
So, Tuck, you drag Vandale's unconscious body up into your room.
Yes.
The room's not particularly large. Two beds. Quill, as you sort of poke your head in, you see it's very similar to the room you share with Sethi. Not much more than a dresser. There's
Is there a
stool
chair?
in the back. Yeah, there's a wooden stool in the back. Little window looking out over the township.
A lot of rooms
I'm gonna take that stool. I'm gonna prop it next to like a wall. I'm gonna sit the guy on the stool so he's like leaning back to the wall. I'm gonna tie his hands behind him, and I'm also gonna tie his legs together with my rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unconscious. He's not resisting at all. You don't have a big problem with that.
Good. Then I'm gonna use one charge of my magical medics kit to bring him back.
Okay. So, yeah. Go ahead and... I don't think it's going to matter too much. You prop him up and you use your magical medics kit. A moment later, like, his eyes sort of flutter open. He looks at you and he goes, well, gods damn it.
I'm just gonna slap him. I'm like, where is she? Oh, I slapped my microphone now.
Method acting.
There you go. Give me an intimidation check once again as you as you beat this poor guy.
Once
He
again,
started
doing
it.
really good. Yeah, he started it. It's 9.
A 9.
Mhm.
Vandale kind of raises his head, looks at you. You see his eyes are this sort of like yellowish orange hue, similar to his hair color, and kind of looks up and you should check the whorehouse.
I
Ooh.
guess we aren't switching scenes.
Oh,
I intend to do that later.
I'm Quill's
looking for my
doing
mom.
that.
Quill, calm down.
Am I in this room yet?
Yeah, you kind of, it's taken some time to tie him up.
Kinda
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
All 3 of you
probably
are
best
standing in
not
the...
to incite his anger. I mean, it took everything to keep him from killing you.
You're correct, Gear. Since you're this artificer, do you have any spare pliers I could use?
Oh my god.
I just kind of look at Talk dead in his eyes and go, "You're not going to torture somebody with my tools. Get your own."
I am gonna torture him one way or the other, so if you wanna make it more humane, you will help me with your tools.
You touch me, you're gonna have the Adventurers Guild on your ass.
Look,
What is
you
the
came at
Adventurers
me. You
Do I know
came
about
at me.
Quill, roll a history check.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna tell you. You came at me. You started talking that I smell like my mom, that I've been looking for the last 7 years, after she disappeared when she was owned by slavers. And you expect me to now be intimidated by your shit talking about Adventurers Guild? Really, after you came at me with all this knowledge that I've been looking for a long, long time.
Are you gonna cry? You
I'm
look
not
like
gonna
you're
cry. But you are making a big mistake, my friend.
Not as big a mistake as your mama made.
Oh.
Quill?
Now we got to your mama jokes.
I got
Quill,
an 18.
with an 18, you would know the Adventurers Guild is a very well-connected organization spread throughout the entire continent. Members of the guild enjoy many diverse benefits. One of the requirements to join the guild, you have to have a goddess marking. You have to have a group. There's no real solo adventurers. And they're known very well for protecting their own. Even members, like, if a group of adventurers does something, adventurers do crazy stuff. You're sort of an adventurer, not affiliated with the guild. Known for prison breaks, known for various other methods of revenge and assessment and assistance for their adventures throughout the guild and throughout the realm. They're a powerful group. You, with an 18, you would know the headquarters is located in Faith, under the auspices of a man named Vale. Vale is sort of the legendary figure in your realm. He's been around he's been around through multiple periods of chaos in your world's history. He's supposedly human, but somehow he's still there, still in charge. And one of the figures of the most recent tumult, sort of period of chaos, when magic changes, the moons shift their phases, and he's one of like the heroes who stood up to sort of rebuild civilization a few hundred years ago, and established himself as the head of the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, that's what you would know about it.
Okay, so would I just as well? Would I know that it was? Would I think it was a pretty bad idea to torture a guy who's a member?
You would know that he's not just talking in theory. If you mess with a member of the Adventurers Guild, you draw the wrath of the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. Excellent.
But the Adventurers Guild messed with me, and they drew the wrath of me upon themselves.
I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like do the equivalent of holding an action. Like if Tok's gonna go and do something stupid, like hurt him anymore, I think I'm gonna like. I want to stop him from doing so.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go downstairs and get Min Min because this situation is out of control and I can't stop it. Well, I can, but I don't want to jump in and hit Talk in the face, so it's easier to go get Min Min to stop this.
Okay. Yeah, you begin making your way downstairs into the main bar proper. You take a second to ask Rail if he's seen Min Min. Goes. Rail just kind of looks at you and says, "She left with Sethi just perhaps an hour ago. I don't know where she might be." And so you,
Outside.
yeah. You're welcome to go outside and begin looking if you
Yep,
like.
gonna go search.
Okay. Yeah. Give me as you go outside and begin searching. We'll handle you at the moment. Go ahead. Give me an investigation check.
You could use tick right to get a bird's eye view. God, it's so warm in this room. I'm roasting.
Oh no. We'll take a break here in a second.
25.
A
Whoa! Big roll.
25. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back to that. Don't let me forget. So back talk.
Yes.
This is kind of your
Okay.
seat. What you doing?
You're really not gonna talk. After everything you said, after you threatened me, and after all the stuff you spilled about my mom, which clearly shows that you know something about her, you're not gonna talk. Is that what you're saying?
Are you gonna let me go?
I will not let you go.
Well, I'll take it with me.
Okay. That's fine. I take out my knife and I... Excuse me, Quill?
Nothing. You carry on.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Your friend there is gonna stop you.
I grab him by
You got
his
no
hair
friends.
and I pull back his head. But I switch my dagger, so I'm kind of holding it in a way that I'm gonna use the blunt end on him, not the actual blade. I open up his mouth and I crack him on his front teeth with the blunt end of my blade, breaking them.
Okay. Give me an
You
attack
do it.
roll with your dagger.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if I miss that, then I really suck. 24.
24. Yeah, you spits out some teeth, looks back at you with fury in his eyes, and goes, "Guess I should have bought you instead."
guess you should have. Yes.
Wait,
you still?
Did you say you bought him?
We were both
Didn't buy her.
enslaved.
Oh.
I escaped, but when I returned, my mom was nowhere to be seen. She was gone, and I've been searching for her for the last 7 years, hunting down slavers like him.
Oh my god.
I will not show any mercy to a slaver.
I think Quill's just gonna slowly start just. I think she knows that this is it's gonna be quite impossible to stop Tok doing whatever the hell he wants to do in this situation. Like, realistically.
Do is make him talk. That's
I'm just
all I
gonna-
want to do. If he's actually gonna give me information, I will let you go. If you actually give me information, I will let you go. Okay?
I'm just gonna slide out of the door. Like, I'm just gonna slide out and just stand by the door.
Quill,
And maybe
wait.
actually do a bit of cure wounds on myself.
Quill, wait.
Yeah?
You have a flaming blade, right?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Could I borrow you for a second here?
I'm not entirely comfortable with what's going on here. This feels like it's kind of your thing.
Do you understand that this man knows about my mom who was enslaved, and maybe he actually bought her, or maybe he traded her, or did some bad things to her? Do you understand that? We're friends, Quill. We're friends.
Yeah.
Would you help me, please?
Oh, okay. I'm
Let me walk out.
I'm just gonna like look between the door and the guy on the chair, and be like, I mean, I guess. What do you want me to do?
Grab your flaming blade.
I was thinking back to when she definitely just let Tok get hit by that guy earlier.
Nice.
Like, I guess I owe you one.
Well, if you could use your flaming blade and just press it to his skin somewhere of your choosing.
Oh my god. Okay.
You know.
Okay, fine. I'm not.
Don't need to
100%
cut him, just press it to his skin, burn him a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. I'm just gonna hold it close to his skin. I'm not gonna touch his skin. I'm just gonna like put it close. I feel like I'm gonna, she doesn't want to get fully involved.
Just burn his hairs off his
Yeah,
arms or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the smell in this room.
Okay.
Burned hair.
We'll do it this way. First, make an intimidation check, Quill.
I'm not an intimidating kind of kitty cat.
Guess nobody here is.
I'm just
I
here for
am.
the fun. 14.
A 14.
Yeah.
And make a sleight of hand check on top of that.
Am I gonna slip? Slice his
Roll
arm off.
one.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh,
What have you
boy.
done? Why have you done this? So you go in, intending to like press it as close as you possibly can. And as you get it close, he looks up, he meets your eyes and sees that sort of hesitation. He goes, "Look, you don't have to be part of this. You can just let me go." You slip and you press it down hard into him. He goes, "No, talk!" And his eyes roll back in his head. He's unconscious, making death saving throws again.
All right. Good job, Quill. Good job.
Quill's just in shock. She doesn't know what to do. She just like
No.
she just like throws the flame blade away and it just sits on the bed.
Please don't throw it on the bed.
I'm just it's a spell.
Burn
so
the whole
it'll
place down.
it'll just
Boy.
it'll disappear when I let go of it because it's a concentration spell. I've lost concentration.
Okay.
I'm just
fair
gonna
enough,
sit
fair enough.
like with my knees up like this on the bed.
Well,
Thank you, Quill. I
I
know
told
you're
you
not
this
doing
was-
too good, but while he's
I
unconscious,
didn't want
while he's unconscious, do you want to go through his pockets because you're good with that and see if we can find some information that way? Maybe we can just let him go. Maybe we can find something. But you're better at this than me.
Oh my god. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm just doing what he says. I'm like, my hands are shaking, but I'm gonna have a little look through his stuff.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an investigation check.
Jesus Christ.
I never thought I could manipulate her that much. This is gonna go
Yeah,
through
well,
my
I feel
head.
guilty, and now I'm just confused. 18.
Okay. You rifle through his pockets. You don't find anything written per se. You do find a small emblem that you recognize as the emblem of the Adventurers Guild. It is a sort of Z shape, but it has some other adornments on it, sort of like flowers placed at both ends of that Z shape. As well as on a shield on the background. The shield's sort of golden. The flowers, one of them is pink and one of them is yellow.
Do I know if that means anything?
You recognize it as... go ahead, roll a history check. With advantage, because you do know about the Adventurers Guild itself.
Checking out a lot of these downstairs. Where is it? Where's the other one? History... Ba-do-ba-do. Okay, 14.
Okay, with a 14, you recognize it, at least the pink flower means that he is part of a group of adventurers based out of Faith. So he's based out of headquarters.
Okay.
The symbol itself, there's many different adventurers parties registered with the guild. You don't recognize what this symbol itself represents, though.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it in case it might be useful later, I guess. If when they all start tracking us down, maybe I can be like, no, I'm one of you. So I'm gonna keep it and pop it in my bag.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll
find,
let know that I didn't really find much. Just the symbol. That was it.
Yeah. You also find a small pouch with several gems in it.
More riches.
Yeah. You can just mark down pouch of gems. You're not sure at a glance. Like you're a druid. You don't know how to appraise these off the top of your head, but you know they're probably valuable. You can get them appraised somewhere.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Sure.
So
I'm
Quill,
gonna-
have you found anything on him?
Not a lot. I found this little bag of gems. I guess we'll keep that, and just his little symbol that says he's from the Adventurers Guild. There's nothing else here. I think I'm just gonna take a little step outside for a second, get some air.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like Quill's like sprinting to the door. Essentially, she's just out of there. She's done.
Okay. So you exit. So Gear, you so talk as you sit there. Actually, before we do that, how about I give everybody a break?
Yeah.
We've been going for a little while. How about you all take a break? When we come back, we'll pick up with Gear with your investigation, whether that was successful or not. And Talk, you can keep thinking about how to get the information you want out of this person. Or
I think you're gonna make it hard for me. I see.
he wanted to be let go.
I'm sure he wanted to be let go. Yeah, but if he's not gonna tell me anything, I'm not gonna let him go with all the information.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
Right.
It sounded like more he wanted his life to be spared. He wanted a promise for you not to kill him after he does give you the information.
If he gives me the information, I'm not gonna kill him. I said that to Quill earlier. I promised that to Quill. I'm pretty sure he heard that.
That's true.
Maybe reiterate it to him
Okay.
if you manage to wake him up. But yeah, everybody, go ahead, take a 5-6 minute break. Come back. We'll pick up from right there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you all soon.
For all of you checking me out, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel as well. Same exact name, Palico Don Fluffles. all of our critical failures adventures that I've been part of are there, except for my intro episode. We're currently having some issues with that, but eventually it will be back. But for now, let's hop on back over to see what's going on.
Soft type of bread. Crispy. Welcome back.
That sounds gross.
Like I said, it's somewhat closer to like a pie crust outside, and inside is soft.
Oh, I really want
Anyway.
pie.
But
Just
anyway,
torture us with food.
I said I wasn't going to torture you with food, and then
Well, I don't know.
had-
I don't know if flaky bread is really torture at this point. I'm thinking that sounds like it looks like flaky skin in my brain.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
no,
your brain's weird.
I quite like flaky bread. I dislike porridge though.
porridge.
Okay.
Oh, let's set food discussion aside before we kill poor Coco. I promised we wouldn't do it.
Well, maybe I'm gonna torture
anyway.
this guy with food descriptions now.
There you go. Just describe in as as however you prefer, intimidating a voice. Chocolate chip cookie.
I'm just gonna go downstairs, grab a pie, sit in front of him, and just eat the pie. Look him in the eyes.
Nice. That's a good idea.
Poor guy. So let's shift over. So Gear, you managed to head outside and begin looking for Min Min. You begin making your way towards the well at the center of town, where, as you kind of look around, you see other members of the township sort of walking, shoulders still slumped, a little bit listless look as they move around. You see a few groups of adventurers, seemingly other people from town, maybe broken from their curse. You see them sort of gathering around what remains of the well, the beanstalk, as they prepare to ascend onwards and upwards. You notice off in the distance, through your investigation check, you see Cleric Albor kind of walking around behind with Jenny, Penny, who got thrown down the well. See her, and behind them you see Berrydoon in his wolf form, sort of trotting behind Sir Wolfington, as it were. You don't notice Min Min anywhere specifically, or Sethi, but as you look over at Berrydoon, the shaggy green and white wolf sort of looks at you and sort of breaks away to come over near you. Goes, "Where are the rest of you troublemakers?"
Well, from what I understand, Talk is currently torturing a person for information, considering his enslaved mom.
Great.
So,
Well,
I don't know whether he is in the act of torturing him or not, but I left to find Min Min because I myself don't know if I can do anything outside of, I guess, incapacitating him. So, I'm not exactly the stop people from doing things with words type. I mean, well, I am, but I also don't really know these guys that well. They kind of dragged me along on an adventure, and here we are, but I need help, or I need someone else to intervene that's significantly stronger than me to get Talk to stop.
well, for better or worse, you made me promise to protect everyone in this town. I've got to protect whoever Talk's tried to kill now, so...
Well, remember, Talk's
go.
also a member of this town.
Well, I don't plan on hurting him, but I do have to protect.
I didn't make you promise me anything. Sephi did.
Well, and you see Berrydoon kind of look off his shoulder, off beyond the gates of town, sort of northward towards where the Shrine of the Restless Winds is. kind of looks over his shoulder and as well. Sethi's got her hands full right now. So I'll have to step in for Min Min this time.
Alright, well, let's go.
Okay, so you kind of begin making your way back into the inn. The wolf sort of loping on behind you. There's a shimmer, and his form begins to shift and change back into the vaguely half-elfish form, that sort of hairy. At a glance, you can see sort of like werewolf-esque individual. Although this time his hair is greenish at the tips. And it's got the slightly pointed ears, not long pointed like you would expect elves or some members' depictions of Fae that you've seen. But he sort of falls in behind you as you make your way into Cafe Zephyr. Quill, you push your way outside, and in the hallway, you find Turtley, and Turtley just kind of looks at you and he goes, "Did you kill him?"
No, he's not dead. He's fine. I'm sure Tok will let him go. He just wants a little bit of information from him, and we'll let him go.
I heard the screaming.
That was me. I had an accident with my flame blade. It's all under control.
You used fire on Vandale.
Well, no, not on purpose. I'm really sorry, but I can't let you go in. I don't want him to kill him as much as you don't want him to kill him.
What is it that you want to know?
Well, I think Tok wants to know where his mum is. The Vandale seemed to know something about it, but we don't know what, and he's getting very upset. Is there anything you know?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me?
Maybe.
Okay, what do you need? I have money. I don't know, a pouch of gems. I don't know what they are.
Kind of looks over at the doorway and he goes, "I need my captain back."
Okay, well we're kind of at an impasse here. So if you need to give me something and then I'll give you something. How about that? We sort of have the upper hand here. We did win the fight. We need to do some compromising. You give me the information, I'll tell Tok. Tok lets the man go free. But there's no talking to him right now.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Oh god, I'm terrible at persuading people. Why do I always persuade people? Oh, 16. Not bad.
16. Okay. So, it's about this time, Gear, that you arrive, kind of coming up the stairs. You see Quill and Turtley standing in the hallway as Barry Dune makes his way up behind all of you. And you hear Turtley's go, "Well, I'll answer one question, and you let me tend to Vandale."
Go on then, Tok. I think this is a good deal. You've gone in we're far too deep into this. We do not want the adventure to
I don't know
Tok's
you're
not
talking
here.
about this.
Oh, I thought he was out.
You're outside,
I'm
no.
inside. I'm inside.
I thought he would come
with you,
out.
dude.
Oh god, okay, I don't know what to do.
Like, what happened while I was out?
I'll explain
I
later.
think they're torturing him.
Shut up, Turtley. Okay, can I like knock on the door and be like, Tok, can you just come out here a second?
Don't disturb me.
I'm helping you out. You have one question to ask. If you want to ask someone a question, Turtley knows what's going on. He's also probably slightly less beat up, so he might actually be able to give you a good answer.
Ask where my mom is.
Ask where your mum. Okay. I turn to Turtley and I'm like, okay, where is Tok's mum?
Bryn Xavier. Probably. Maybe.
Okay, that does not count. You have to give me more specific information than that.
Good thing I wasn't outside, because I would stab that turtle when he said that. I would totally stab that turtle.
I'm gonna be like, you see what I did to your little friend? Yeah, we had a little bit of an accident. I don't want to do that again. I've had a long day. I just want you to tell me
He's
where
blind.
she is, specifically.
Specifically.
Yes.
It's a little hard. His mom is a little like him. It's hard to know where she is at any moment.
So she's traveling.
No, not really.
Thing is, she's untraceable.
Cryptic.
She's like him, Rift Hopper.
Rift Hopper. Wait.
I'm trying to see if I can recall ever hearing anything about Rift Hoppers before.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. Quill, you can do that too. You've got.
Okay. Oh, nice roll. Okay, mine was not as nice. Got an 11.
Okay, 20. So you wouldn't know this directly, but you'd have heard of it in some sort of rumors. There's some, particularly adventurers, almost all of them are adventurers of one sort or another, who have the ability to sort of cut through space. Opening rifts and using the rifts to either inflict damage or even move between ostensibly planes. As you sort of reflect on it, you've seen some of the abilities Talk uses, not knowing where they came from specifically, but you've seen him tear open literally holes in space, and you kind of put together two and two. That Turtley is saying whatever abilities Talk has, Talk's mom also seems to possess, perhaps more powerfully.
She sounds badass.
She's a scary one.
All right. Well, we did.
I didn't mean to say that out loud.
To a question. So perhaps maybe we can do something about our enraged friend, and I say that with bunny ears as I say it out loud, before he does something that he regrets and he ends up becoming an enemy of the town. And I just kind of shoot a glance at Barry Dune.
Barry Dune kind of looks at you and goes, "Yeah, we'd better stop him."
Okay. Do you need any help? I can maybe entangle him, but it will really piss him off.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No.
Do what you want.
You're like basically a god now. I'll let you handle it. I can step in if you need any help.
So Talk, the door kind of creaks open, and Barry Dune walks in. And he says, kind of just takes a look around, looks at the badly burned man tied up in the chair, and he just goes, "What have you been doing?"
Who let this dog in? Why is he here? You have nothing to do with us.
Just listen to him for a second, Talk. Take a deep breath.
Why do I need to listen
Remember
to him?
what we were talking about? The meditative breathing. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
And I just
Come on.
stand in the doorway and I say, "It's very simple. Barry Dune is in charge of keeping the town safe. We are currently inside the town. You are currently torturing someone inside the town.
Fine, I'll take him outside of the town and torture him there.
Not gonna happen. Probably.
Whose side are you guys on?
I'm on
On
neither
your
side.
side. We just don't want to make more trouble. We're already in a crap ton of trouble. You've pissed off literally everyone since we started this bloody adventure, and you just need to take 2 seconds We've got information
me.
about your mom. Just listen to that, and then
He
we'll talk.
doesn't want to talk. He does not
Well,
want to talk. Right now, he's
certainly have
slightly
some
unconscious, and I grab his head by his hair and pull it up. Look, he's
Pull it
not
up.
talking.
A few teeth dribble out of his mouth, and Barry Doon
Oh.
just shoots you a glance, says, "You're doing."
I shoot the same glance
Yes.
and go, what?
Will's looking at her feet.
He refuses to talk. If he talked, he would have been gone by now. And fine. But he doesn't want to talk. He spit in my face and said that my mom is probably in a whorehouse. What do you think of that?
I
You
don't
need to
think
learn-
torturing a man. Go ahead.
It's like, I think you need to learn to manage your anger better. We already got information from the turtle that your mom's a riff hopper, and you can't really track that type of person.
I do not believe that turtle
Well,
at all.
here's a better thing. What reason does this turtle have to actually help us and not just attack us for his friend using the rest of their
Because clearly when he attacked us, that didn't do much for him. If you remember, just like half an hour ago, these three guys attacked us while we were partying at the bar. For no reason.
did kind of smack
Insult-
one of them upside the head with a mug of beer.
Because he came at me talking shit about my mom that I haven't seen in 7 years. What would you do?
I don't know. I don't remember my parents.
I'd probably do the same, but we're in a situation now, Talk, where we can get some information, and we don't have to get into any more
Fine.
trouble. The Adventurers Guild.
Can you wake him up? Can you wake
Yeah.
him up? I'll give him one more chance to talk.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him again. Only first level. I can't be dealing with it.
You go over to cast Cure Wounds, and Turtley kind of stops your hand. He goes, "He's my captain. I'll do it."
I'm not letting the turtle close to him. I don't know what he's gonna do. Turtle, you stay out of this room.
Okay.
If anybody's gonna heal him, it's Quill.
Fine.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Yeah, you
Let me
cast
roll.
Cure Wounds. That burn starts to heal up, and he sort of kind of comes back to awake, and you see his eyes dart around towards all of you, and kind of looks over at Barry Doon and Turtley, and he goes, "I need some help. These people are crazy. Help."
We are crazy. Remember what you tried to do down in the bar with your axe to me? I was down and you
Not
chopped
really.
at me?
Don't really
No?
remember anymore.
And then we're the crazy people and you need help.
I need help.
The only way you can get help is if you tell me everything you know about my mom right now. And then you can go with your weird turtle friend and disappear from here. And I better ever see you again.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Your weird turtle friend.
You hear Turtley go, "I'm not weird. You're
Oh.
weird."
Alright, 21.
One.
21. Yeah, you see, you've broken this barbarian. He kind of looks at you. He just says, What do you want to know? You want to know everything?"
Yes, tell me everything you know about my mom right now. Start talking.
"Look, I bought your mom about 7 years ago. She was on sale in Sareport. I was looking for a dungeon canary.
Bloody hell.
Are you familiar with the dungeon canary?"
No.
Is it like a mine canary? If they sing, then if they stop singing, then they're dead, and you can get out before you die.
You know, basically, you knowing a little bit about adventurers. Basically, they're sent ahead of the adventuring party to trigger any traps. They're forced to open chests to detect mimics. Yeah, they're just basically used up and expended. So, bought your mom
Right.
about 7 years ago. Needed a new dungeon canary, but turns out she's a little more talented than really what we were expecting. It was about 2 months in before she was starting to rise up in the ranks. And a little time later, she was aiming at my position. Now I'm here.
That was 7 years ago. What happened? What happened to her? It just
Well-
doesn't go from she tried to aim for your position to now you're here.
Nope, not quite that way. I was captain of a group called the Unguided Stars. And now, your mama's captain of the group. She challenged me to a fight. And she cheated. Used some of that weird voodoo crap that you used on me downstairs. That's how I know you, from the smell.
You call that cheating, huh? Using your abilities. You call that cheating. I see what you are. You just low-rank filth that never could have done anything in your life. And now you come at me here, attacking me. So you're saying my mom is a leader of one of the adventurers groups for Adventurers Guild.
Last I knew, got driven out of Faith about 2 years back. Turtley and Shane that came with me. But
Probably you got driven out for a good reason. Like the scum you are.
I'll be back in charge someday.
I doubt that.
Well, told you what I know.
You did tell me one thing that I cannot let go, though.
The hold action.
You you told me you bought my mom. You
Yeah.
marked yourself as someone who buys slaves. I cannot let that go.
Well, guess you're gonna have to let it go. Kind of looks around at the room and he goes, "You really gonna murder a member of the Adventurers Guild in front of all these witnesses?"
No, I'm gonna ask all of these witnesses if they think or if they are okay with slavery. Tell me, witnesses, are you okay with slavery?
No.
This is a very awkward moment for me. Sorry, I tried to keep character as long as I could.
That's okay.
Anyways, now that I got that out of my system, I just kind of look and go, no, I'm not. However, I'm also not okay with murder. Not right now.
Fine. Okay. Barry Dune, you claim to be a protector of this town now. Are you gonna let a slaver walk freely on the streets? Or are you gonna at least put him into jail where he belongs?
Barry Dune kind of looks over at all of you. Make a persuasion check, talk.
Yes. I'm very good at persuasion. 12.
12. Barry Dune kind of looks at you and he says, "I don't have any real proof, but
You don't have real proof. He just admitted to it. In front of you. That he bought my mom. What kind of proof do you need?
has a lot of darkness in it."
Yes, we need to
Thanks for
start cleansing it at some point. Might as well start here.
Looks at Van Dale and says, "What are you gonna do if I let you go?" And Van Dale kind of looks over and he says, "I'm gonna take my people down south to Sarport. Need us a few more dungeon canaries. Rebuild the group."
He's not helping himself.
Yeah, he's not helping himself there.
Kind of look, well, this is out of my hands, and I just kind of walk out of the door.
You're gonna like nudge Barry Dune to be like, think it's probably. I think he's a bad guy.
Barry Dune looks at you and goes, I agree.
Thanks.
As I'm walking out the door and out in the hallway, it's like, you probably should have chose your words better.
Oh my god.
And I like turn off my shield that I was going to use to block Talk's spear. And just go downstairs to go have a drink.
Hey, they're on me.
Barry Dune just kind of looks at you meaningfully for a second, Talk, and says, you know, you can't protect a dead man.
True. But maybe you can fix him.
What
You
are you
know?
proposing?
If you put him in jail, maybe after a few years, he will learn and become a new man. I hear that's what prisons are for.
Well, I guess we can try. And he sort of lifts up a finger, and Van Dale sort of suspends in the air. Goes, I don't even know if this town has a jail, but we can build one. I'm sure Barry wants a dungeon. And kind of, you see Van Dale float outside. Turtley kind of walks behind him, and looks at you and says, can I leave?
He looks at me.
Yeah. Like, you're the dangerous one.
Yeah.
I'm like, just get out of my sight. I need a drink.
Okay. He just sort of plods downstairs. You poke your head out. You see the hobgoblin standing there. Like, his arms have been bandaged around him. He's just kind of standing there, like, still clutching his beer. And just sort of, like, tilting up to drink it. Yeah. You all go downstairs. And there is an ensuing commotion as you make your way down. The crowd has sort of gathered around a group of people at the front door. Amidst the cacophony, like people in the background who don't care about this, they're still drinking, fighting, yelling. But as you make your way down, you hear Barry Dune just go, nope, not my problem. And the crowd sort of parts ways as he brings Van Dale past. Barry Dune kind of looks back up at all of you standing up at the top of the stairs and goes, you handle this if you want. It's not my problem. Not my problem. He goes out the door.
Quill's gonna sigh.
I'm gonna go to the bar and just grab a beer, sit down, and just drink. It's been a tough day.
I'll walk over towards this group of people and find out what's going on.
Okay, Quill?
Yeah, I'm gonna tentatively follow behind Gear. I might cast Cure Wounds as I do so, just in case. I'm still on 4 HP.
You can, at this point, enough time has passed, you can take a short rest if any of you need it or want it.
Yeah, that's
so
smart.
you sort of count this time period.
Yes,
putting yourselves back together. Gear, as you begin to approach this group, roll me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
Nice.
Yeah, Gear, you kind of try to peer through the crowd, and the crowd's just moving around too much. And you can't really see what they're crowding around. You hear muffled shouting from somewhere in the center of it. Quill, as you begin to approach, you see several familiar figures in really dark purple and black robes. And one of them, the drow, sort of peers through and catches your eyes. And you recognize one of the others as a heavy-set elf with hooded robes. You see dark streaks of mascara kind of beneath the hood, sort of heavy-set elf. You recognize these individuals. You just kind of glance over them. The first one is named Steve. The second one is Escandalier the second. And the third one is No One. No One being the drow. And as they sort of catch your attention, Escandalier meets your gaze. And he's... Dark Lady! We have been sent on a mission granted to us by Lady Hera of utmost importance. Forsooth and unto verily, the dark moons have given rise to darkness. Our leader, Eric, claimed to have come upon a traveler most foul, astride a gorgeous feline mount of white fur and tigrine dread. He chased after, desperate to fulfill his quest that you layeth upon. And you see, in the middle of this ponderous speech, No One, the drow, kind of pushes up and shoves Escandalier aside. Looks at him and says, Jeff, for the love of all the gods, this isn't a game. It's not. We told you it was a game so you would hang out with us. It's not a game. You're not Escandalier. You're Jeff. You're Jeff.
I just about face and walk immediately the opposite direction from whatever this is.
Here, you recognize these individuals.
I just kind of
like you look over them and you recognize them. They are former students at the Wingineering School. You know Steve. You know Escandalier II, aka Jeff. Even though at the time when you met him, he was starting to get into that whole like Hera cult thing. Tried to recruit you, and you're just you weren't into it. And you know No One. You and him, kind of sharing names of somewhat confusing nature. You found some limited camaraderie together.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, here. This is the cult that I was talking about. They're cool. They're cool guys.
Cult?
Yeah,
Ella,
we're cool.
Ella, your shirt is perfect for the leader of a cult today.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of look at No One and it's like cult.
Look, Gear, it sounds worse than it really is. Really, we were just a club who collected things to give to Hera, and Eric, he kind of got into it a little bit much, and we were kind of questioning it. And look, we met them the other day, and they kind of enabled Eric. There was biting involved, and Eric thinks he kind of like turns to look at Quill, and he goes, like, look, Eric really believed whatever you were putting down. And he ran off after this thing that he saw. It was some kind of man riding a white tiger. He was dressed in this sort of shiny but kind of grimy armor. It looks kind of like the stuff paladins that you see wearing around. But this guy didn't have a head. And Eric didn't care. He decided to mug him like all the other travelers because that's what you told him to do. For you.
Kind of shoot a glance at Quill and go, you told them to mug people?
Well,
yeah.
What interaction did you have with these guys? And why are you so gullible as I look at Jeff?
Jeff just he's looking really confused now, and he's going, like, guys, this RP is really not my thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe this is your thing. I don't want to play anymore. Jeff kind of like begins walking away.
It's like, oh no! Come back! We need more information. You can't leave yet. Sit down. Just kind
So
of
wait,
Jeff kind
look, look Jeff
what
straight in his
happened
face.
to-
And go, sit down.
Jeff
what
just kind
happened
of
to Eric?
mindlessly goes and sits down. And so no one kind of pulls back his hood. You see the silvery hair, dusky, almost purplish skin, getting a really good look at this drow character. He kind of looks over and he says, well, Eric decided to mug that guy that I just mentioned, and he ran off after him, and he needs help, and we... Look at us. We're useless.
I happen to have.
I mean, you
memory.
should have a bit of self-respect, you know.
Hmm?
Oh, jeez.
And what's that? What's that,
Would I
Gear?
happen to have of any recollection of anything that I may have read about a headless entity that rides mounts?
Uh,
I mean, I know who it is. Well,
okay. You can give me a history check or an arcana check, I suppose. Might be okay.
I'm gonna say like, okay, I know the guy that you're talking about. Headless, rides a big cat. We might have been the reason he has no head. He's very dangerous.
I wonder how he can ride around without a
Then,
head.
Kind of thought he was
You-
dead.
I mean, he looked real dead. He didn't have a head. But Eric was all like, well, no head means more room for treasure. I don't know. Eric is an idiot. And he was really into you, and he thinks he has were powers thanks to you. He thinks he's a were cat. So you need to go help him, or he's super duper dead. Gear, you would know like some spirits, some like throughout history, particularly vengeful spirits, tend to stick around and look for revenge on the people who did away with them. And given the conversation, it sounds like your friends might have done away with somebody. And
Hey, the person that done that is now in a Pokeball anyway.
It's like- so
Um,
let me get this straight. You guys murdered someone.
It's a long story, but we were captured as slaves, and in the process of trying to escape, our friend, you haven't met him, he chopped this guy's head off, and he had this big, beautiful white tiger mount. And he just kind of got carried off, but I assume that'd be the last we saw of him. But it seems a bit like maybe we should just made sure that he was, dead.
When you chop someone's head off, he's kind of dead. You know, you would expect that.
I feel like it wasn't
Have you
wrong.
seen the world we live in? Like, we know someone that has a soul trapped inside of a lantern.
You're not wrong. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, you guys, you came to us. You made the right call coming to us. I feel like it's sort of kind of my fault. I feel a little bit bad about Eric. Did you see which direction he went in?
yeah, so whatever it was kind of ran off towards the west, about 2 miles out of town. There's sort of like this box canyon over that way. You just gotta head straight past the river. You'll see this sort of white cliff face. Climb up and over it. It's like 30 feet or so. You'll be able to see down into the other side. We were using it as this sort of base when we first decided to make the stupid cult. And you hear kind of Steve push ahead and goes, wait, this is a cult? I thought we were just a study group.
Oh, Steve.
And no one just whirls on Steve, too, and goes, Steve? Really, Steve? We were studying how to get Eric werewolf powers. Or werecat. Hells, I think he'd have taken a werechicken. I think it's a kink of his. I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is that you encouraged us to do this, and even though Eric is an idiot, he believes in your goddess. Could you please go and help him? Like, we don't have a lot of time. Eric's an idiot.
Okay.
That's why I sigh exhausted, like, I need to. My armor needs repair. I'm not having the best time right now, and half of our party is exhausted. And by half,
Okay.
I mean most.
Do we have time for like a? What time of day is it actually, Ark? Do we?
It's dark out. Like Barry, not Barry, rather Gear. When you went outside looking around town, it was dark.
Okay.
You know, you all, like, your whole thing went down in the morning. You rested until the evening parties going on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call Tok over because Tok's at the bar, right? He's not hearing any
Yeah,
of
I'm
this.
drinking. I'm drinking.
I'm gonna call Tok over. I'm gonna be like, hey Tok, come over here a second. We have a bit of a problem. And
I'm gonna take 2 tankards with me.
I'm gonna say, okay, so you remember these guys, right? They're nice guys.
Hmm.
You
You're
know how
close,
we
yes.
maybe set up a thing where they were gonna steal people's money from them, and we were gonna collect the money, and it was it was a fun thing we had going on. And I bit that guy. You remember that?
I remember.
Well,
What went
What's
on
right?
before you guys met me?
so
Nothing
the
strange.
Are you the bad guys?
I'm
Are
just
we
gonna
the
check
baddies?
skulls. So the guy I bit, apparently his name's Eric. He thinks that he's a cat, and he's chased after. You remember when we were enslaved and Ulf chopped that guy's head off?
You mean the dude that I have his spear now?
Yeah, the guy who you have his spear. Apparently he's not dead. He's just kind of like half dead. He's still wandering around looking for revenge. And Eric thought it'd be a good idea to mug him. So I'm kind of thinking we might need to help.
If that's
Feels
gonna get
very much
us,
like our fault
that-
on multiple levels.
look, Quill, you had my back up there. I'll give you this beer, and if this is gonna get us away from this town, because I can't stand this town anymore, then I'm with you.
Okay, excellent. Gear, you in?
I just kind of shoot a glance over to Jeff.
Jeff kind of looks back, like kind of glassy-eyed.
You look like, don't give me that look. You look like a puppy.
I think I'm going to be like, okay, I
Fine.
don't think much progress today. We can all rest up. I'll get you guys a room as well. You've done your job. You've done a great job, guys. Well done coming to find us. You know, you did what we asked you to do. I'm really sorry I got your friend in this trouble.
Quill, it sounds like it's an emergency. Maybe we should get out of this town as soon as possible. I'm sure your cult friends have some bedrolls or something like that out there in the forest where you can rest for the rest of the night.
Okay. Do you
Fresh
have like
air, I think, is gonna do good for us.
Do you guys still have like a camp?
Yeah, we just came from the camp. We just ran up here. Yeah, if you're gonna go there and use it, you know, we had a little bit more luck. Got a couple more things for you. Just check the box. Be careful. Might be trapped. Eric was the kind of one who handled all that.
Eric really he took it to heart, didn't he? He was going.
Oh yeah, Eric's totally into it. He thinks he's a real werecat. Like last night, I went outside and he was out like, you know, kind of bathing himself. It was very upsetting, and I don't need this in my life. I'm going back to the Wingineers school. Gear, did you really blow it up? I heard you blew it up.
I didn't blow it up. Something happened with the energy that was being controlled, and it went haywire, and then a bunch of things came to life and attacked me.
And it blew up.
Kind of sounds like you blew it up. Yeah.
I didn't blow it up, but the headmaster's gonna tell you that I blew it up. But trust me, I did not blow it up.
Roll a persuasion check. Why not? You're adamant about this.
One of you have to stay with us to guide us to your camp. You all can't just go back to the
I
school.
didn't blow it up.
22. Yeah, he looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, you didn't blow it up. None of us ever blew the Engineers School up before." And he gives you a wink.
I do not accept this wink, but I realize that he's not going to actually take my word for it. So I just kind of I'm like, whatever. Either we get out of the town or we go up the beanstalk, but whatever we do, I want to get it done. Preferably.
He just kind of leans over. Yeah, he goes like, "Look, did Dunadag kick you out?"
Of course he kicked me out. I've been working on a suit of magical armor, which I am currently wearing.
We've all gotten kicked out once or twice before. It's fine. He yells at us and tells us we owe a whole bunch of money, and we do something to make him happy, and then things are usually okay. So you blew stuff up. You made a magical weapon of evil and doom, and yeah, it's gonna be get Eric back, and Dunadag will probably calm down a little bit.
Okay, are you guys okay with, like, is one of you okay to just show us where your camp is? All the drinks here are on me when you come back. Don't you worry about it. It's covered. You can drink to your heart's content. I'm really sorry for getting you in this mess. I kind of thought, I thought we were all in on the joke, like it was one big, oh, I'm a werewolf or whatever. But
the man bathed himself.
Yeah.
Well, they did get some more money, so it's fine. We can cash in on that.
Or you could just give it to the town because we're responsible for them not having any.
No, that is not true. The whole town threw it down the well, so no, it's on them.
We're not going to come back to this town.
Oh no!
I'm done with this town.
Oh
There
yes.
is a giant beanstalk that we have to do something about.
I don't feel like it.
Problem.
Yeah, Barry's got this completely under control.
They looked like they were going to climb up it, so I think they'll find what they need to find.
I'm sure it's gonna bring a lot of tourism to the town, so it's gonna do good. This is gonna do great for the town.
Here's a
You
better
hear Barry
thought.
do. Go ahead, Gear.
Here's a better thought. Wherever that beanstalk leads, it leads to something. Something's probably there where it is, and eventually it'll want to come down.
And Barry kind of leans over and says, "Yeah, about the beanstalk. So far, 7-8 adventurers have died trying to climb it. So
I said it's gonna be good for business.
It's certainly an attraction.
Find the magical beanstalk. See if you can survive.
And if something comes down, I'm sure we'll be far enough away from it at that point that it's not gonna bother us at all.
Great idea. Why don't you guys, and I'm gonna point at Jeff and No One and Steve. Hey, why don't you guys come up with a little business plan, and you can charge people to enter to climb the beanstalk. It can be like a sort of a theme park type situation.
Sell them climbing gear.
Make money.
And
It'll be great for local
parachutes.
economy. It'll be great for you guys. I feel bad about it, and it's our beanstalk, so I feel like we have the right to, we can say that that's yours now, and you can just set up a little, have a whole little business going on.
Yeah, they're a bunch of engineers. I'm sure you can start crafting some parachutes and just sell them to adventurers climbing up. So if they fall down, they can use the parachute, get back to safety.
Big slide.
More big slide.
No One his eyes go really wide, and he goes, "That's the best idea ever. Get Eric back. We need Eric. Eric's the dreamer. We need him back. We need to make this a thing. We'll give you character rights and 10%, okay?"
Perfect.
Absolutely,
Steve's
let's go.
gonna need to lead us to the camp. You guys can stay here at the bar. Quill, let's just get ahead out of this goddamn
Get out
town.
of here.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Steve just kind of nods and okay, fine. Gear?
Tick just kind of lands on my shoulder and it's kind of like, "Sorry, buddy," and I just start kind of tightening some bolts on him and just kind of mend Tick, so Tick is no longer at 2 HP.
Okay, cool. You fix pickup. On your way out of town, Barry Dune says, "Wait, if you're going out, I have a small thank you."
Oh,
Uh,
really?
I don't trust this.
and he kind of walks up to you, Quill, and he says, "You've already been touched by the Fae somehow, but I'll give you a gift of power
She's definitely been touched.
in more ways, power-wise and perhaps mentally too. I don't know." But kind of walks over to you, Gear, and just kind of gives you a little boop with his snoot, and you feel a surge of power rush through you. And he kind of goes up to you, Talk, kind of looks up at you with big green puppy dog eyes, and he goes, "May I boop you?"
Mm, I think it's fine if we just stay as acquaintances and nothing else.
Are you sure you don't want this power?
I don't trust
Boop
any
you, Talk.
power
Go
you
on.
have.
Go
I don't
on, give him a
trust any
boop.
power
Go
he has.
on.
He was a Fae. I don't trust that.
I'm still a Fae.
I'll boop you
He is
instead.
still a Fae.
Boop me instead. I want to be booped.
He walks over, gives you a little boop. You don't feel anything more powerful from it, but you already feel like this surge of energy through you.
Yeah.
So he kind of looks at you, Talk, and says, "Last chance."
Mm. No.
Oh.
Fine, suit yourself.
We have Tick fly down, and Tick's gonna boop Barry Dune.
I see, he's trying to steal. You can add Gear and Quill.
Yeah.
Gear, you can add the Fey Touched perk to your character sheet.
Alright.
Quill, you already have I think you've already taken Fey Touch.
Yeah, I'm already Fey touched.
So you can take a different perk, whatever you want. You can do that between next session. So you have time to kind of plan out your character if you like. Talk, you get nothing. You don't take the boop.
Nope. Do not want to be touched by any Fae creatures. I'm sorry.
Doesn't
That's
matter
fair.
which one I took. There's charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
Yeah, no, take the one that's appropriate for you.
Okay.
Or if you really want to be more charismatic, have at it. But
I have very good charisma.
Cool.
excellent charisma.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
terrible.
Fey Touch doesn't help you super much anyway, but it's
No.
kind of the gift I had planned for rescuing Barry Dune. I'll figure out something else for you, Talk.
No, I mean that's fine. I expected that we're gonna get something when you did the boop thing, but I am staying in character. I do not trust Barry Dune, so it's fine.
No, I know you're staying in character, and you're planar guardian of a sort. I really respect that. I would give you inspiration, but you already have inspiration.
Yeah, I didn't even need to use it earlier when I almost died.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think as we're leaving, I want to be like, "Hey Barry, then can you say goodbye to Barry for me and tell him I'll send him a postcard."
Of course, we're building him a castle right now. Somebody told him he was a king. He hasn't really come off that yet.
Was that Sethy or was that you, Quill?
I can't remember. I think it was Sethy.
It was kind of
think,
enabled.
Let the boy believe what he wants to believe. He's had a weird week. Is what he's had.
Oh, he's a king of this town now. If anybody disagrees, we'll see what happens. All hail King Barry.
All hail King Barry.
Oh boy.
But as you go, Barry Dune kind of looks up at the night sky. He goes, Really never expected to see the stars again. What do you make of it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty
it does
beautiful.
Shiny.
look kind of nice. There's just a glaring beanstalk that is currently obscuring part of the view.
True. But here's
You can't let that one go, huh?
Oh,
no. Here's the thing. You all look up at the night sky, and your whole lives, only 7 stars ever shone in the empty blackness. But as you look up, the star that represents Min Min is gone. In its place, you see a jagged band of starlight, hundreds of blazing pinpricks of brilliance. You think back suddenly to the endless glassy desert where the two of you, Gearbox, you weren't there, you have no idea what this is, but the two of you think back to that endless glassy desert where you met Rin. And there's a sinking feeling in your stomach as you realize this night sky looks the same as it did out there. And that's where we'll kind of wrap up for today. And we'll pick things up next week. Thank you all so much